Hey guys, it's Meg. I am here this week with a new video for you. This is going to be our standard tarot reading, so if you guys want to see a message from the cards, please come on in, have a seat, and we'll get started in a moment. Just a couple of quick things before we get started. Number one, if you like what you see in the video, please go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell button. That way you can stay in the loop for when I post new work. It also lets me know that you like what you are getting from me and you want to see more. If that's the case, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Number two, I have included links to my social medias as well as a list of the decks I'm using in the description. So if you want to get in touch with me outside of YouTube, you totally can. Also, if you want to see the decks I'm using up close, if you're starting a collection or if you're, if you want to add to what you already have, the decks I'm using are credited. So, yeah, have a look if you would like to. And also, I don't know if there's a bonus reading, but if you're seeing a timestamp at the end of the video, especially in the description, there will be one there. Watch this space because I'm not quite sure as of filming what I'm gonna do with that just yet. But let's get started with the main reading. If you are new here, I usually start with an oracle reading, and then we get into the tarot, and hopefully that provides a big picture energy of what's going on right now. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what we need to see. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to start with the fifth chakra, and the Archangel Gabriel. Okay. So there's the fifth chakra. Okay. All right. We have discipline, which says I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Okay. And there's discipline. Okay. There's discipline. All right. We have the resting tree, which suggests patience and stillness. Okay. And we have fall into my arms, which says surrender, holding the opposites and the extremes of life. Okay. The first thing that came to my head right away was speak up. Okay, say what you need to say. Be brave in saying it, but also be assertive and be bold if you need to be. Okay, what I mean by that is that you have things to say. Things might be happening to you that feel beyond what you feel safe to do, right? It's safe to participate in, safe that you're experiencing a lot, okay? And there are things that you've been given to hold that don't feel comfortable, that don't feel right. You have these things in your hand that it's like, I didn't ask for this. I don't know what to do with this. Okay, so maybe I need to speak up and say, hey, someone help me with this. Someone hold this with me. I don't have the capacity to do A, B, and C right now because I have too many things in my hands, or I'm trying to balance too much. Okay, it's happening. Okay, and it's not comfortable. It doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel right. Okay, but there is something, ultimately there's something that you're looking to do, and because of this thing you're looking to do, this is why you've been handed these things, these responsibilities. This is what you signed up for. How are you going to do this? Well, you know what? You have the mind to achieve this goal in spite of the things that you're being handed. Okay, but what's that going to take? It's not as easy as you're making it sound, Ben. Fair. Totally fair. I get you. Okay? Little patience, little heart, a little stillness, a little bit of presence with yourself right now. It might not get you totally clear. It might not get you down the way. It might not get you down the path all the way. But it certainly will help you understand what's going on. Certainly what's helping. Yeah, it'll help you process what's going on. Okay. And it'll help you understand what you're made of. Yeah, it'll help you understand what you're made of and why these things, why you're being asked to hold the things you're being asked to hold. Okay. Okay. So there's our oracle. Let's see a bit about the bigger energy. What else do we need to see? How else can we supplement? Yeah, how else can we supplement the energy of our oracle here? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we need to see here. Okay. Okay. All right. So to start with our tarot, okay, we're going to see the Fool. No, look at that. We're going to see the Fool. Okay. Okay. We're going to see the Magician. Love it. Love it. Here's the Magician. Okay. All right. Alrighty. And we're going to see the Ten of Pentacles. I'm dancing. I'm happy wiggling a little bit, guys, because some of you are on the brink of creating everything you could ever want for yourself, right? You are on the brink of your abundance, your safety, your happiness, your ability to take care, your ability to have a spot where you don't have to feel where you don't have to feel afraid anymore, right? This is your family. This is your This is your family, your health, your home, your happiness, everything. Literally everything you could ever want is just on the other side of that threshold. You're standing right there. You're standing right there. Okay? Now, the thing you should be highly, highly aware of right now is your ability to create your magic. Okay? This is an important thing to hold on to because remember what we said here. All right? Actually, it was in another reading here. You're being asked to hold a lot of things with respects to the energy going on around you, okay? And you're being asked to be brave. You're being asked to be brave, okay? Here's your capability of doing that, okay? There's a song out there by Sarah Bareilles called Brave, and I keep hearing the lyrics to the chorus here, and it goes, say what you want to say, let the words fall out, I want to see you be brave. There it is. there it is. I'm gonna go further because I need to know more. But the encouragement here, and to put all of that another way, you have the capability, okay, and you have the resources, your magic already with you, okay? And if it's just a matter of pushing yourself beyond threshold into everything you could ever dream of, here it is. This is it. This is what you got to do, okay? Okay, I will link that video in the description as well because I think that song is so perfectly fitting for this reading. Okay, and I hope it's resonant. I hope it's helping. But let's move on and see what else we need to see. Okay, let's see what else we need to see. Okay. Okay. So, all right, we're going to see the Hermit. Okay, there's the Hermit. Okay, we got the Hermit. We have the Emperor. Ooh, we have the Emperor. Okay, got the Emperor. All right, and we have the Hierophant. This is funny. You saw me shuffle and frame, but you're getting a lot of major arcana cards. Okay, and that based on admittedly okay, honestly, I have tried to figure out what getting mostly major arcana cards in a reading would mean. And by my understanding, that means that there's a lot of energetic change, which, I mean, it makes sense. We've just had Samhain. I think there was an equinox in there, although please confirm and deny if you know differently. So the energy's changing. We're kind of slowing down. We're headed into Yule, which I cannot wait for. I love this time of year. But personally, there is a lot of change going on. And I think for some of you, this has been a very important, it's been very important for you because things aren't going to look the same at the end of this transition, okay? What you need to know right now is that the path that you're following is uniquely your own, okay? It's not for anybody. It's not because of anybody. It is because you decided to take the step on a path that nobody else has followed. Nobody else has chosen to follow. Okay. It feels lonely, right? It's lonely to be by yourself. It's lonely to have this journey that you're following completely on your own. Okay. However, this is you being able to say, hey, you know what? I'm the master of my own ship. I am a slave to none. I am a master of my own destiny. Okay. I know my own. I know my own values. I know that I'm in authority over this period of my life, even if it feels like things are overly challenging, and I have to hold certain things that I maybe didn't expect to have to hold or to ask for. Okay. But again, I know who I am far more deeply than anybody off my path would be, right? I know the path I'm following. I know that I'm in control even when it feels like I'm not, okay? And I know that my compass is strong. It is strong. And I don't have to fear being led astray, because that's part of the adventure, is to figure out where's my true north, and how do I keep my eyes on that. Okay. Um, okay. Okay. So true north, we're in far more control than we've possibly given ourselves credit for. Okay. Which is good to see. Yeah, it's good to see. I don't know about you guys, but I've had a couple of days. Okay. I've had a couple of days where it's felt like I just haven't been able to figure out how my brain's working. And again, there's just a lot of energetic change going on. In fact, as I was shuffling this deck, I had a few cards pop out. I'll retrieve them in a moment. But suffice it to say, a lot of energy, a lot of energy. A lot of energy is going around here. Okay. So let's see what else we need to see. Ooh, what else do we need to see here? Okay. Right, we have the Nine of Cups. Need to see this. Nine of Cups. Okay. We have, we're gonna see as Temperance. Is seeing the Temperance as well. Okay. All right. And we are seeing the Ace of Pentacles. What did I say earlier? What did I say just a few minutes ago, guys? Okay. Okay. So this part of the reading is telling us that, you know what, we are safe. Okay. We're in a place where we can tap into that emotional peace and well-being. Okay. We don't have to fear. Yeah, we don't have to fear being at a new beginning. Okay. Because we're safe to try. Tight here. We're safe to try. Okay. This is our magician here. That's just the direct connection to our capability, to our magic. Okay. And ultimately, we don't have to fear this new beginning, because it's ready for us. It's truly ready for us to try. Okay. Even if we take a pie to the face, right? It's still going to be a gold star, because okay, do you like pie? I don't mind it, right? I prefer like apple to coconut, but you know what? If I'm going to take a pie to the face, at least it's going to be tasty, right? Even if we don't quite make it to the goal we want, we still have our eyes on it. We still are capable of saying, yeah, okay, step 1, cool, step 2, all right, here's step 3. And we're okay to do that because we're safe. Believe it or not, we're safe. Okay? We're safe too. All right? We're safe. Okay? Let's see what else we need to see. Okay? What else do we need to see? All right, what else do we need to see? Okay. Okay. So, we're going to start with our Three of Fire. In this case, this is Three of Wands. Okay. There's our Three of Fire. Okay. We have the Earth Queen. In this case, the Queen of Cups. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's kind of works together, but in fact, this is the Queen of Coins. Sorry about that. Queen of Coins. Okay. All right. Queen of Coins. Get it, Meg. Get it. Okay. And we have the Four of Coins. Okay. Okay. So this portion is interesting to me here because I think this is speaking to it's speaking to our abundance. It's speaking to what we've worked for with our Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, because we've set our sights on something that is going to potentially have a lot of growth and a lot of abundance, frankly. Okay, but the bigger issue, okay, is that there hasn't been this application of patience attached to it. Okay, we're getting here with the resting tree. Okay, which is actually very apropos here, because you can't force a seed to grow, right? You need to give it the proper soil. You need to water it correctly. You need to give it sunlight. You need to give it care and attention. Okay, and also borne out by our Three of Wands here, right? This is I always interpret the Three of Wands as like, hey, be patient because your ship is coming in. You need to prepare yourself for that time. Okay, it's still a time of preparation. Okay, and it's still a time of patience. Okay, because the things that you've planted are growing, they are taking seed. Okay, but like if you overwater a plant, you'll drown it. If you don't give it enough sunlight, it's gonna wither. It's a delicate balance. Okay, and that balance has, to some extent, it has been on your mind. Okay, but it's been on your mind in a way that's all you have stuck in your head. Okay, and it's not doing you any good to hold on to it. Okay, because you're not going to achieve what you're looking to achieve. Okay, but there's this other aspect of needing to surrender. This is the perfect card to get to supplement that, because if you don't let go of your expectation, if you try and force things to happen, I mean, sure, you could get a result, but it's not going to be the kind of result you were hoping for. Okay. Now, as for this Earth Queen here, this is the perfect time to really sit down and make a practical plan. Get a practical approach for how you want to work this thing out. Okay, because things have a chance to grow, but you need to let it happen. You need to give yourself the time and the patience for the fuel to start catching, the seed to put down roots. You need to give yourself time to really get in touch, with the energy you're going to need to achieve this Ten of Pentacles energy. Okay, because it's there. Remember what I said here. It's there. You're right at the front door. Now it's just up to you to open it and see what you need to do in order to let this happen. Okay. Okay. Now, also remember that you're being encouraged to be that magical, wonderful, beautiful soul that you are, because you are there. You are there and you're close. Be patient and take the step a little bit further and you will see results. Okay? All right. So, let's see. Let's move my cards out of the way here. But let's see some hidden energy here. We have our main energy. Let's see the energy going on underneath. Okay. So to start for our hidden energy here, we have strength. Love this card. There's strength. Okay. All right. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. Ooh, okay. We have the Six of Wands. All right. And we have Judgment. Okay. Well, this is interesting here. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement here. Okay. And I'm saying here because we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Six of Wands. I'm going to get this up close for you guys so you can see it. That to me suggests a lot of release and letting go, surrender. We had the Oracle card that suggested that. So there is a lot of, a lot of release, a lot of movement. I'm going to say a lot of, certainly a lot of creative energy. Okay, I'm getting here with the Wands energy. Okay, wands are associated with fire, so there's a lot of hot, burning. I'm gonna say there's an emotional attachment to this, although we didn't specifically get any cups energy. Still doesn't mean we can't. But there's a lot of transition. The Six of Wands is, well, certainly the Knight of Wands suggests that it's swift, fiery energy here. But the Six of Wands suggests that there is a lot of hard work have been put into something that you were deeply passionate and ready for, right? People have seen your efforts and they're like, yeah, we gotta let them know that we saw what they did and we're gonna praise them for it. Okay. Specifically, I think that work has had to come from getting in touch with your depths, getting in touch with your soft and hard sides, okay, and figuring out how to bring them into balance, okay. Getting an idea of how to bring both your hard and your soft sides into balance, okay. Because there's been a lot of action taken on the things that have made you feel passionate and fiery. And the way that you've let yourself do that is by releasing the things that have put you in the downs, right? And by that I mean like it's releasing parts of your darkness. You need both dark and light to be a balanced human being, right? But there are parts of you that you have had to come to an understanding of through your darkness. Some of you are doing shadow work. Okay, some of you are really taking the chance to reflect and pause and figuring out what's holding you back. Why are you letting it hold you back? Are there things that you can do now that will make even just the tiniest positive change for you in the future, right? That's part of this reflection. That's part of this release. Okay. So yeah, there's been a lot of movement. There's been a lot of release. Okay. That's good. I do think we need to see that part of the release, but why else? Why else are we seeing this? How can we clarify the whole of this reading here? Okay. All right. Excuse me. So to clarify, okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay. There's the Queen of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay. The Seven of Swords. And we have the Magician. Okay. Okay. So why are we seeing this? Well, there are some opportunities on our table right now. Okay, I'm getting here with the Seven of Cups because there's a lot of options to choose from. We're being offered a lot. Okay, this is a new opportunity, so of course there are possibilities coming out of our eyeballs at this point. Okay, however, we need to be careful that we're not making an emotional. We need to be careful where we're operating from. Okay, and by that I mean, are we all in our hearts? Are we all in our heads? Are we using one or the other to figure out what decision we're trying to make here? Okay, all right. Well, here's the tip. Here's the tip, though. The Seven of Swords suggests that something might not be as straightforward as you might believe. So there's something about a few of these options that might be maybe too good to be true. Okay. This is where we're going to have to figure out what actually serves us. How are we going to sit with what we need to look at right now? Okay, and by that, what I mean to say here is how clear are we seeing things? How open-hearted are we to all of the options here? We need to be careful, okay? Because too much heart, and we could lead ourselves astray. Too much head, and it's like we might get stuck. Okay, I am excited that I say that. Okay, because we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Magician. Okay, I don't think I'm correct in this, but the element that gets associated with the Magician is the element of fire. If you know that differently, please correct me. But even if I am wrong about that, I feel very compelled to attach a fiery element to this. Okay. In part because, you know, there's that lightning bolt here. So you're making magic, right? You're pulling your dreams out of your face and manifesting them in this reality, right? You have the brain power, you have the smarts, you have the powers of observation, you have what it takes to make it happen. Hi, besties, look at these. Okay. But again, be careful. Okay, please be careful, because not everything might be as good as it seems on the first glance, and you do want to be observant as to what you're seeing. Okay. So, all of that to say, I hope that was helpful, and I hope that was resonant for you. I am going to do a bonus reading. So check the description for the timestamp if you want to just dive over into that. That's totally cool. But same as the main reading, I'm going to get a bonus message from our oracles and a quick bonus message from our tarot, and then we're going to call it quits from there. So let's see what we need to see from our bonus oracle here. Okay. So we have the second chakra and the Archangel Ariel. Okay. We have adversity, which says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. There's adversity. All right. We have the Sun Dancers, which represents joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Okay. All right. And we have the Star Brothers, which represents Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Okay. Alrighty. So, if I'm remembering this correctly, the second chakra is the solar plexus, and it is associated with like creativity. If I'm remembering it correctly, again, correct me if I am wrong. Okay, so I'm going to read this as that there is an abundance of creativity, and that's that form of energy coming through your space right now. Okay, and I'm going to bring up this Star Brothers card here, because there will be challenges that are coming up where this creative energy is concerned. How are you using that? There could be people that don't want you to use your creative energy in the way that you are thinking about using it. Okay, and that's creating some stress and nervousness, right? The thing you need to know about it, though, is that you are safe to try anyway. Okay, you have people around you, you have loyal friends. Yeah, you have loyal friends and people around you that want to see this part of your energy succeed. Okay, so whatever goals you're hoping to achieve and be present with, they'll come to pass, right? They will come to pass, and you will be safe in your efforts. Okay. So that was our oracle. That's our bonus oracle. Let's see what our tarot has to say. Okay. So we're going to see Temperance, Okay, there is Temperance. All right. We are going to see the Five of Wands. Okay. And see the Five of Wands. Okay. We are going to see the Knight of Cups. Okay. There's our Knight of Cups. Okay. And we're going to see, this deck is called the Beginning, but this is the Fool. Okay. So you're just starting, whatever this creative journey is for you. You are just starting. Things are going to feel, they're going to be heavily emotional, okay? And they're going to run deep, okay? But this level of emotion that you're feeling is allowing you to feel this creative energy in a way that you are going to make use of, right? You're going to make the best use of it that you can if you can remain in a balanced and objective state while you're doing so. Okay? Because again, this is deep emotion. This thing that you need to do, it really runs deep. Okay? It runs deep and you have to do something with it. Okay? Hitch and the giddy up, and I hate giving parts of these messages like this, is that there will be challenge, okay, and specifically challenges potentially from outside forces, but this could be something internal that you're experiencing too, okay. What you need to remember about these challenges, about these adversities, is that they're there for the lesson. They're not there for no reason. Okay, it might feel like, why is this happening? What the absolute hell? Oh, why am I dealing with this? Why are you dealing with this? Okay, the better question might be, what's the lesson I'm being taught right now? Okay, and understanding what that means is going to require you to stay balanced. Okay, it's going to require you to stay balanced and understand that this is a new beginning for you. Okay. Okay. So I hope all of that was helpful. I hope this was interesting. I know it was kind of a lot to experience. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. I am happy to help you where I can. Again, hit the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons if you like what you see. Get in touch with me if you would like to, and check out the description for the bonus reading, the list of the cards, specifically the decks. Anyway, guys, that is it for this reading, but I will see you again very soon with a new one. So until then, I love you lots. Stay safe, and I will see you very soon. Mwah. Bye, everybody.